Hello YouTube. Welcome to a game that I've just recently played. It's a Ethiopians versus Britons game. Now, I was starting to feel pretty confident in this game just because of the matchup. I knew that if it goes to late game, I have Siege Ram, I have Siege Onager, and that combination really gives Britons a really hard time because, you know, obviously Siege Ram with their super tankiness, and their armor, and their pierced armor, meeting the usual meta play of Britons, which is archers. You can see a little bit of bad plays, me getting housed early. Yeah, so we start to play. He opts for, I don't exactly know how common this is, but Britain's doing I think 23 pop feudal archer play, whereas I just went straight fast castle on 24 pop because the Ethiopians with their extra 100 food and gold starting to. Yeah, it was a little bit. It wasn't the cleanest play in the Dark to Feudal Age, but still managed to get, I think, 15, 20, roughly, castle time. So, yeah, not a lot going on, obviously, in arena games earlier on, but so as you can see here, I've clicked up to castle, got my market blacksmith, and immediately I'm hoping to get a monastery and a town center down. It can be a bit difficult to get a monastery and 2 TCs down in a arena game when you're fast castling. I think it's some pretty tight build orders are able to, but yeah. So I think he should have probably scouted the relics a bit more. He even managed to let me get this relic and this relic right under his nose. So yeah, as I was saying, I started to feel like pretty confident. I had a 4 relic lead, and like he let this go into the. Well, that was almost sloppy. So I don't know what he's doing. Getting like maybe it's for the defensive. I don't really know, but I think like it'd be much better just to get like a few scouts out if you're worried about monks, because the conversion resistance. So you can see he's just got that 1 relic, and I've managed to clear up. There was one there, which like it's ridiculous that he let me get. In hindsight's 2020, it's too nice, but yeah. So and then I'm just booming. I've got my castle up for a little bit of defensive. I don't even have any military out. That's the thing. You can kind of do that in a boom for arena if they're not making, if they're going the straight like map control approach, I guess, then you can sort of get away with just booming without too much military in your base. But yeah. So I'm already clicking up to Imp, and I'm gonna go straight to Siege Ram halves, because honestly, there's really not much that Britons can do about that. Like you consider how many archers he's massed. Fantastic approach. If it wasn't for the fact that I get Siege Ram, and obviously, I think he saw. Let's have a look. Yeah, so he saw my siege workshop, so he should know that I'm going the siege approach for Ethiopians. So like, I mean, he did get a few stables up, but because Britons, they're missing thumb ring, it's really not that great. Yeah, so I'm just chilling. He's in Castle Age with an exorbitant amount of resources. I'm an Imperial. We're floating a lot of wood, but really, I do plan to use that on halbs and on rams. Yeah, so it wasn't the cleanest game, but you're gonna see some juicy siege onager shots. Spoilers. Yeah. Like this is what I mean. Like, look at how many. Like, he has halves. He has pikes. He has like half, and still the siege rams give these guys so much issue. That was 4 production buildings, and there was barely any halves with that. There was maybe like 10 halves, and he had like 40 arbs. Like, it's just insane what siege rams can do to complement your army. So I did lose this castle, but honestly, I wasn't too worried. Look at the siege ram death. Like, sorry, siege onager death. Like, it's insane. With the, I'm gonna slow down a little bit. You're gonna see it. Torsion engines. It's this one. Ethiopians, they get increases blast radius of siege workshop units. It's insane for what you can do with siege onagers. Some attack grounds, for example, I was attacking ground there. He'd have units here, and like 4 to 8 of his like arcs would die there, just because of this torsion engines tech. Now, going two-handed swordsman is the right approach against Halb siege ram, definitely. Halbs really struggle against two-handed swordsman champion line, but I think it just came down to the fact that he didn't really have the mobility to deal with my. Yeah, there you go. Just everything dies. Just everything dies. So you can see I'm starting to tech into some crossbow because he's making champions, and Ethiopians can deal with champions. But Britain's arbalest and champions, it's kind of difficult to just go straight archers because of that extra range. Like, these bad boys, they have 11 range, which is insane, but they still die instantly to siege onager hits. Look at this, all of them dead. Now, champions aren't actually too gold intensive, but that was still like 400 to 500 gold. And there we go. That was the game. So you can see he had more map control, but honestly, I think the correct play is if you are going to be making military in the feudal age, like I'm underestimating what he was trying to do with making forward military so that he can get some of the mines. So you can see he obviously took the stone that was there, and the gold I think that was there. Like, I understand that. I'm not disagreeing with what he did, except from the fact is I think when you have a civ disadvantage like this, because there's no other way to put it, siege ram siege onager combination with sprinkle a few halves in there, there's nothing that Britons can do if played correctly on the Ethiopians play. What I think that the Britons player should have done, I honestly think he should have made a few onagers, a forward siege workshop maybe, or even like a forward tower. I'm not suggesting a tower rush, but a forward tower and an archer rush, just so that he could use those villages to batter down the wall and actually put some pressure on me, and then play siege play onagers, or even just mangonels in the earlier game, and really just put pressure, because you can't stay pent up like this if you're Britons. That range does really well for you, but you just struggle. You struggle so hard to that combination. The siege rams tank so much, 195 pierce armor. It's excessive. So each of these arbalests are doing 1 damage, obviously, and they're targeting the ones in front when a unit dies. So if you're patrolling in, say that there's a halberdier that you've attacked that's out here, and there's a siege ram there. That arbalest is always going to hit the siege ram first, after it kills the halberdier. So these siege onagers, even though like if played correctly, you can make arbalest and like use the Briton range and snipe these, but it's so micro intensive. These siege rams, they just soak up all the damage, and the siege onagers just kill everything else. It's ridiculous. It's insane. Anyway, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit of a, obviously, a short video because it's on fast speed. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please leave a comment. Consider giving a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.